I want to welcome you to Mother Manda's monthly Musings for the month of March. Quite a mouthful. In the church year, of course, for this whole month, we are in the season of Lent. And Lent, as many of us are aware, has themes of the wilderness. It emulates Jesus, the time that Jesus was in the wilderness. It has a connection back to the children of Israel when they were 40 years in the wilderness. And so in Lent, there's these kind of themes of this sort of journey of preparation, maybe hardship, sacrifice. And traditionally, it's been a time of reflection and quiet. Well, I know that this whole last year has felt like Lent to most of us, as we've been sequestering at home and staying safe. And so Lent might seem a little curious this year. It has to me, because I've already been living this kind of rather limited life in many ways. And so one of the things I want to encourage us with this year is the remembrance that one of the weeks in Lent, the fourth week in Lent, the liturgical color changes from the usual purple to pink. And the idea of that week is that just like when you're on a long journey, so you can imagine times when you went on a long journey in the car and your body just starts to ache and you feel like you're just going to go crazy. You need to get out the car. And so you stop and you pull in and maybe to a nice rest area or nice restaurant. Of course, these are all pre-COVID times, but hopefully we'll get back to it at some point. But the idea is that during a long journey, you take a time to just have a break. Go to the bathroom, take a walk, get some fresh air, get something nice to eat. And then when you get back in the car again, you feel sort of refreshed. You've still got a bit of a journey to go on. You're still not there yet. But there's this idea that you get a kind of a break. Actually, in Lent, one of the aspects of Lent is that each of the Sundays in Lent is supposed to be really a mini Easter. So the idea of Lent is not that we sort of keep our heads down for 6 weeks in this hardship journey, but actually that each Sunday we remember that Jesus has already paid the price, and there's some wonderful things that we can remember and celebrate and enjoy about life. So as we go through these next weeks of Lent until we reach Easter, the beginning of April, I just want to encourage you with that kind of idea to get in the pink, to think about ways that might help you just find some kind of respite for the particular journey that you find yourself on right now. Whatever is going on in your life, that you find ways to just refresh and renew yourself alone or in the company of others. That in that way, that will help you as we continue on with our journey. Well, this Lent, I pray that God may continue to bless you and that God may continue to keep you. And may God continue to keep you in God's loving, gracious, and tender care. I love you. Bye-bye now.